There's no mucking around for Sunrider or Euro, straight down to business on this first flyer. They'll be keen to see what times they can clock in early on.
Yeah, and it's not just about speed. It's about rhythm, finding that flow around Albert Park Circuit. Getting into that groove early can set the pace for the whole session.
Patrick Schwanz is really opening up the taps now, their first flyer of the session. This is where we start to see what Supercar V8 Ford Mustang S550 has got under the hood.
That's right, Rob. They're shaking off the cobwebs and really starting to push. It's all about finding that sweet spot between speed and control on the circuit.
There goes Wayne Pearson on their first dance with Albert Park Circuit. Every bend, every straight is a chance to learn, to adapt.
Yep, and it's about syncing with the car too, making sure everything's in harmony. It's like tuning an instrument before a big concert.
Sunrider's first flyer is a solid start, clocking in at 2:06.843. They're getting a feel for the track, but there's room to shave off a few more seconds.
Absolutely, Rob. It's all about finding those little tweaks, adjusting the line here, braking a tad later there. Every lap is a learning curve.
Wayne Pearson is rolling out for the first sniff of the track. It's all about feeling the car, the tarmac, and getting the mind in the zone.
Absolutely, Rob. The out lap is like the opening chapter of a book. It sets the tone for the whole story. They'll be checking how the car's responding, getting a real feel for the conditions today at Albert Park Circuit.
Hey Hal, you reckon these drivers ever get tired of going round and round during practice?
Well, Rob, repetition is the key. Every lap gives you data, insights, and an edge over the competition.
You ever think about what's ticking inside a driver's noggin during these laps?
All the time. It's a mix of analyzing, strategizing, and adapting. Every corner, every straight is a puzzle, and they're trying to solve it at full speed.
Sunrider has a best lap time of 2:05.486. Patrick Schwanz crosses the line with their first flyer, clocking a 2:10.629. They're getting to grips with Albert Park Circuit, feeling out its quirks and corners.
It's like the first round of a chess match, Rob. They're making their opening moves, setting up for the later, faster laps where they'll really show their hand.
With just 13 minutes left before we move to qualification, there is not long left for these drivers to finish their preparations. Patrick Schwanz posted a 2:05.712 on their last lap. How will they do on this one? Watch as Henrik Fleischer takes it nice and easy on this outlap. It's not just about warming up the tyres, it's about getting into that mental pit lane, tuning into the race mindset.
For sure, Rob. They're calibrating everything: the brakes, the steering, the throttle response. It's a crucial part of laying down the groundwork for a successful practice session.
And off goes Wayne Pearson, easing into the rhythm of Albert Park Circuit. This lap is like the first sip of your morning coffee, waking up the senses, priming the engines.
Yeah, it's about syncing up with the machine, getting that perfect harmony between driver and car. It's like a prelude to a symphony that's about to unfold on the track.
There's the first flying lap for Sunrider, hitting 2:19.997. It's a start, but they'll be looking to iron out those kinks as they get more laps under their belt.
Right on, Rob. It's early in the session, so there's plenty of time to experiment and find those extra tenths of a second.
Henrik Fleischer's on the outlap, getting a taste of the tarmac. It's like sniffing the cork before a good wine. First impressions matter.
Exactly. They're assessing the grip, the balance, the whole shebang. You can learn a lot in these quiet moments before the throttle really opens up.
You know, mate, watching these practice sessions, you'd think the driver just jumps in and goes. But there's a heck of a lot more to it. Starting with that aero package, the balance between drag and downforce.
Oh, for sure. You tweak the front wing just a smidge, and you could have a totally different beast on your hands. Depending on the track, they might want more downforce for those tight corners or reduce it for the long straights to maximize speed.
It's all about finding that sweet spot during these sessions. Like tuning a didgeridoo, but way faster.
Haha, and a lot noisier. But you're right. In Indy, we fine-tune until it feels just right. Every lap here is a step towards perfection.
Sunrider has a best lap time of 2:05.486. Henrik Fleischer is out there, taking it slow and steady on the outlap. This lap is like the calm before the storm, a moment of zen before pushing the limits.
That's right. It's about understanding the track's personality today, Euro. Each day, each lap can tell a different story, especially at a track like Albert Park Circuit.
Wayne Pearson is not hanging about, straight into the thick of it on this first flying lap. They're getting a real taste of the Supercar V8 Holden Commodore ZB's capabilities.
Absolutely. It's about understanding the limits early on. You'll see them experimenting with braking points and turn-in speeds, all while keeping an eye on those tire temps.
Patrick Schwanz's first serious lap is in the books with a time of 2:22.161. Good effort, but I'm expecting them to really push the envelope in the next few laps.
Yeah, it's about building that momentum, Rob. Fine-tuning their approach with each turn, each lap, getting more out of the car and themselves.
There's Henrik Fleischer, gently nudging the beast as they head out. The out lap is where you whisper to the car, "Let's dance," before the real party starts.
You got that right. It's a gentle waltz before the full-on rock concert of the race. They're testing the waters, getting a feel for every bend and straight of Albert Park Circuit.
Wayne Pearson's first flyer is a solid start, clocking in at 2:10.881. They're getting a feel for the track, but there's room to shave off a few more seconds.
Absolutely, Rob. It's all about finding those little tweaks, adjusting the line here, braking a tad later there. Every lap is a learning curve.
Patrick Schwanz posted 2:16.255 on their last lap. How will they do on this one? Mate, these drivers aren't just burning rubber for the fun of it. They're chasing the ghost, that perfect lap that's always just out of reach.
Absolutely. Back in my racing days, I used to call it chasing the dragon. It's that feeling when you know there's still a little more in the tank, a fraction of a second to be found.
There are just over 5 minutes left in this practice session. Mate, sometimes I reckon the pit wall looks like they're controlling a spaceship with all those dials and knobs.
You're not wrong. Each of those adjustments, from brake bias to differential settings, has a profound effect on car behavior. It's like tuning a guitar, but instead of strings, you're tweaking mechanical symphonies to get the car singing just right on the track.
Alright, Patrick Schwanz has put down a 2:16.255. It's a decent benchmark, but I reckon there's more juice to squeeze out of that Supercar V8 Ford Mustang S550.
For sure, Rob, it's early days. They're just starting to sync up with the track. We'll likely see those times tumble as they dial in.
And there's Jack M Team, easing out onto Albert Park Circuit. It's like the first step on a long hike, finding your footing before you hit full stride.
Right, and every racer knows this out lap is precious. It's their first handshake with the track today, feeling out its mood and temperament.
Look at Henrik Fleischer go. They're really giving it some jandal now. The first flyer is always a bit of a reconnaissance mission, a mix of caution and raw pace.
You bet, Rob. They're mapping out the track, feeling out the grip levels, and getting a sense of how the car's performing today. It's a crucial lap for building confidence.
With just 3 minutes left before we move to qualification, there is not long left for these drivers to finish their preparations. Patrick Schwanz has a best lap time of 2:05.712. Jack M team is rolling out for the first sniff of the track. It's all about feeling the car, the tarmac, and getting the mind in the zone.
Absolutely, Rob. The out lap is like the opening chapter of a book. It sets the tone for the whole story. They'll be checking how the car's responding, getting a real feel for the conditions today at Albert Park Circuit.
Henrik Fleischer is getting to grips with the Supercar V8 Ford Mustang S550 in this practice session. Jack M team is on the out lap, not just warming up the tyres, but also warming up their instincts, getting the racer's intuition dialed in.
True that. They're getting the feel of the track, the car, the conditions. It's all about setting the stage for what's to come.
There's the first flying lap for Patrick Schwanz, hitting 2:16.255. It's a start, but they'll be looking to iron out those kinks as they get more laps under their belt.
Right on, Rob. It's early in the session, so there's plenty of time to experiment and find those extra tenths of a second.
Wayne Pearson's first serious lap is in the books with a time of 2:10.881. Good effort, but I'm expecting them to really push the envelope in the next few laps.
Yeah, it's about building that momentum, Rob. Fine-tuning their approach with each turn, each lap, getting more out of the car and themselves.
Henrik Fleischer is on their first practice flying lap. Look, it smells like we taking it nice and easy, a smart move. Like a chess player contemplating the opening move, they're planning several steps ahead.
Spot on. They're mentally mapping each corner, each straight. It's not just about the car, it's about strategy and foresight.
Patrick Schwanz's first flyer is a solid start, clocking in at 5:53.962. They're getting a feel for the track, but there's room to shave off a few more seconds.
Absolutely, Rob. It's all about finding those little tweaks, adjusting the line here, braking a tad later there. Every lap is a learning curve.
There's no mucking around for Jack M Team a Euro, straight down to business on this first flyer. They'll be keen to see what times they can clock in early on.
Yeah, and it's not just about speed. It's about rhythm, finding that flow around Albert Park Circuit. Getting into that groove early can set the pace for the whole session.
There goes Smells Like We on their first dance with Albert Park Circuit. Every bend, every straight is a chance to learn, to adapt.
Yep, and it's about syncing with the car too. Making sure everything's in harmony. It's like tuning an instrument before a big concert.
Watch as Smells Like We takes it nice and easy on this outlap. It's not just about warming up the tires, it's about getting into that mental pit lane, tuning into the race mindset.
For sure, Rob, they're calibrating everything, the brakes, the steering, the throttle response. It's a crucial part of laying down the groundwork for a successful practice session.
Here we go, folks. The atmosphere is electric as the drivers prepare to unleash their machines on the track at Albert Park Circuit for the qualifying session. And there goes Sunrider, currently in position 3. They've shown great skill and consistency so far, but with a few minutes left, there's still time to improve their result. Wayne Pearson has positioned themselves well in 6th during qualifying. The challenge now is to assess their competitors and strategize how to move up the order for a better race start. Incredible drive by Sunrider so far, earning him 2nd on the grid. However, the competition is fierce. Will they be able to find that extra edge to move up?
Absolutely, Rob. Sunrider has put in a remarkable effort to secure 2nd. The competition is fierce, and they'll need to stay focused to defend their position.
Wayne Pearson has put in a great effort and currently holds 5th. With the session winding down, can they unleash their full potential and improve their starting position? What a performance from Sunrider. They currently occupy second on the grid. Can they maintain this strong position and secure? Sunrider has completed their outlap. A mesmerizing display from Henrik Fleischer in this qualifying session. They have left everyone in awe with their speed and precision. Currently leading the pack, they are setting the standard and sending a clear message to their competitors.
I completely agree, Rob. Henrik Fleischer has left everyone in awe with their remarkable performance. They have set the benchmark and are making a statement that they are the driver to beat.
Sunrider has secured a respectable second in the qualifying session. Can they capitalize on this position and use it as a launching pad for a stronger race performance? Sunrider has completed their outlap. Sunrider has just completed a lap in 2:03.640. Let's see if they can improve on the time further. Impressive display by Wayne Pearson, currently sitting in position 3. They've set a competitive time, but the question remains whether they can push even harder to secure a better starting position. Wayne Pearson has just completed that lap in 2:05.624. Their best lap so far is 2:05.624, putting them in P3. Will they be able to hold on to that spot? Currently in 5th, Jack M team has displayed promising speed during the qualifying session. The real test lies in whether they can convert this performance into a higher grid position.
Great analysis, Rob. Jack M team has shown excellent pace to secure 5th. Now, the focus shifts to whether they can use their track position to their advantage in the race.
Jack M team has completed their first flying lap in 2:05.621. A solid qualifying performance by Henrik Fleischer, positioning them in 6th at the moment. The question now is whether they can make further progress and challenge the frontrunners.
You're spot on, Rob. Henrik Fleischer's current position of 6th is a testament to their skills and determination. Now, they face the challenge of maintaining their position against hungry rivals.
Henrik Fleischer has just completed a lap in 2:08.705. Let's see if they can improve on the time further. There are just over 5 minutes left in this qualification session. Jack M team's really showing what they're made of, landing in 3rd during this nail-biting session.
Absolutely, Rob. It's all about precision and nerve in qualifying. Every millisecond can make a difference on the grid. Let's see if they can squeeze out even more speed. Every fraction of a second counts. I am sure they can find a little extra in there.
It's an impressive showing by Smells Like We, currently in 5th. They've showcased their talent, but will they be able to find those crucial extra tenths of a second to climb higher? Smells Like We has just completed that lap in 2:04.442. Their best lap so far is 2:04.442, putting them in P3. Will they be able to hold on to that spot? Impressive work from Henrik Fleischer, who has claimed 6th on the grid. Now, the focus is on maintaining their composure and pushing for an even better starting position.
I couldn't agree more, Rob. Henrik Fleischer has done a fantastic job to claim 6th. The challenge now is to convert this opportunity into a strong race result.
Henrik Fleischer has completed their first flying lap in 2:08.154. A solid performance from Patrick Schwanz as they currently hold position 2. However, with the session coming to a close, they'll need to find that extra bit of looks like Patrick Schwanz is making a statement, securing a spot in 1st.
Yeah, Rob, but there's always room for improvement. Smooth, consistent laps might just be the key to climbing even higher before this session wraps up. It may be difficult for them to improve further on that. Sometimes trying too hard makes you slower. They need to drive smooth and smart.
A strong showing from Sunrider as they currently sit in second. With the session drawing to a close, they'll need to dig deep and find that extra burst of speed to improve.
Spot-on analysis, Rob. Sunrider has positioned themselves well in second. It's now crucial for them to maintain their focus and defend their position in the upcoming race.
Sunrider will be happy having put themselves into first in this qualifying session. What a performance from Henrik Fleischer. They currently occupy 6th on the grid. Can they maintain this strong position and secure a favourable starting spot? It's a stellar performance from Henrik Fleischer, clinching second.
They're in a great spot, Rob, but in qualifying, complacency can be your worst enemy. They need to keep pushing the limits while staying cool under pressure. Every fraction of a second counts. I am sure they can find a little extra in there.
Jack M team has put in a great effort and currently holds 5th. With the session winding down, can they unleash their full potential and improve their starting position? Impressive display by Henrik Fleischer, currently sitting in position 2. They've set a competitive time, but the question remains whether they can push even harder to secure a better starting position. And there goes Jack M team, currently in position 5. They've shown great skill and consistency so far, but with a few minutes left, there's still time to improve their result.
Couldn't agree more, Rob. Jack M team has positioned themselves impressively in 5th. Now, they need to build on this foundation and strive for an even better race result.
A solid qualifying performance by Smells Like We, positioning them in 4th at the moment. The question now is whether they can make further progress and challenge the frontrunners.
Absolutely, Rob. Smells Like We has shown great potential to secure 4th. It's now a matter of channeling that momentum into a strong performance during the race.
Henrik Fleischer has positioned themselves well in 2nd during qualifying. The challenge now is to assess their competitors and strategize how to move up the order for a better race start.
Great analysis, Rob. Henrik Fleischer has shown excellent pace to secure 2nd. Now, the focus shifts to whether they can use their track position to their advantage in the race.
There's a real buzz in the air as Henrik Fleischer secures 2nd.
Right you are, Rob. They've put themselves in a solid spot, but they can't let up now. Staying smooth and focused is key to shaving off those extra fractions. It may be difficult for them to improve further on that. Sometimes trying too hard makes you slower. They need to drive smooth and smart.
Currently in 6th, Wayne Pearson has displayed promising speed during the qualifying session. The real test lies in whether they can convert this performance into a higher grid position. A solid performance from Wayne Pearson as they currently hold position 6. However, with the session coming to a close, they'll need to find that extra bit of speed if they want to move up the grid. It's a beautifully calm day here at Albert Park Circuit as we're getting ready to get things underway.
The drivers are looking focused out there on the grid. I'm excited for this one, Rob.
Starting from pole position is a great opportunity for Sunrider to take control of the race.
The pressure's on now. Can he handle the heat and stay ahead of the pack?
Henrik Fleischer is placed in second. Lining up in third is Patrick Schwanz. Smells Like We is going to be starting from fourth. And in fifth place, we have Jack M Team.
They are in a good place to mount a good challenge come the first corner.
Sitting in sixth is Wayne Pearson. Such alacrity, the race has unfurled. This initial gambit is where strategies will either flourish or falter.
They're all revved up and raring to go. But they've got to be slicker than a greased pig at a county fair to dodge any early hiccups.
As the drivers get this race underway, let me give a shout out to the admin team and Assetto Corsa friends for making this all possible. Heroes one and all.
I am so excited at the prospects for this race. I can't wait to see the drama unfold.
Is there a better sight than a field of elite racing drivers battling for position? There's some intense battling throughout the field as everyone is looking to get off to a good start. The pressure is on whilst the field is bunched. Who can keep their cool and take advantage? I can't wait to see how this race will play out.
Well, butter my cornbread, Jack and team's playing it cool and steady. Maybe they're just enjoying the beautiful Albert Park Grand Prix Circuit version 1.01_ACU here in Albert Park Circuit. Can't blame them.
It's brilliant to see such a full grid here today. Fair dinkum, Wayne Pearson's finding those aerodynamic sweet spots. Could be adjusting that front wing angle to cut through the air like a hot knife through butter. Pushing too hard can lead to mistakes, and we're seeing that now. That car is really unsettled as they push for every last bit of speed. Remember when we thought Jack M Team had peaked? Think again, they're harnessing every bit of downforce and it's making Henrik Fleischer's mirrors awfully busy.
Holy smokes, Jack and team's extracting every ounce of horsepower from that power unit. They're tailing Henrik Fleischer tighter than a belt after Thanksgiving dinner.
This is going to be a nail-biter. Smells like Wee is defending for their life, but Sunrider is right there. Can they do it? There's not much to report on from Smells Like Wee at the moment. They're just keeping their head down and putting in consistent laps.
Consistency is key in racing. Smells Like Wee just needs to keep doing what they're doing and wait for opportunities to present themselves.
Things are heating up as Jack M Team closes in on Henrik Fleischer. The gap between them is down to practically nothing.
You can feel the intensity in the air. The slightest mistake could cost either of them the race.
It's not going to plan for Jack M Team. They are still behind Henrik Fleischer and the gap is increasing. I don't think they have an answer for this right now. Well, Jack M Team, if you're looking for a way past, you'll need a please and thank you and a slab of beer for Henrik Fleischer. It's happy hour and they're not giving an inch.
Now, if you notice, Henrik Fleischer's shifting that weight balance just right, cutting off the corners, making it a tight squeeze for Jack M Team.
Henrik Fleischer has just put in a faster lap than Jack M Team, so that's going to give them something to worry about.
Whoa, Nelly, Henrik Fleischer's laying down some naughty numbers. Jack M Team, you need a cold shower after that?
As the laps wind down, the hunt intensifies. Jack M Team is lurking, ready to unleash an overtaking masterclass on Henrik Fleischer.
The rubber's burning, the crowd's yearning, and Jack and Team's engine is churning to get past Henrik Fleischer.
You know, back in Oz, we have a saying, flat out like a lizard drinking. That's exactly what Jack M Team is doing right now.
I've always wondered, what's that even mean? Lizards, drinks, racing? Y'all have a wild imagination down under.
Oh, the Smells Like Wee is in trouble.
They're coming up fast on Sunrider and there's no way they're going to be able to slow down in time.
Looks like someone needs to tell Smells Like Wee that this isn't a demolition derby. That kind of driving just won't cut it at this level.
Absolutely right, Rob.
Hold on a moment, and Smells Like Wee in first is coming into the pits, and that might be to serve a penalty.
Certainly not where they want to be at this stage in the race, that's for sure, Rob.
Even though Wayne Pearson is a fair way behind Smells Like Wee, they can't afford to let their guard down. Smells Like Wee is still vulnerable to mistakes. And Patrick Schwanz is having to make that supercar V8 Ford Mustang S550 as wide as possible to try and keep Jack M Team behind them. Smells Like Wee is placed 5th at the moment. They are hoping to keep their distance ahead of Wayne Pearson, who is 7.7 seconds behind. commanding performance from Smells Like We, who has increased their lead over Wayne Pearson, putting them firmly in their rearview mirrors. But could they be pushing too hard? As with that comes the risk of overconfidence and losing control. Who will be the first to get too cocky and end up in the wall? Hey, Henrik Fleischer, if Jack M team gets any closer, you might need to pop the question. The last time I did that, she said, actually I can't tell you because of the court order.
You're right. Henrik Fleischer in second needs to stay cool under pressure and make every move count. But Jack M team is a fierce competitor, and they won't give up without a fight.
Impressive driving from Henrik Fleischer, who has managed to extend their lead over Jack M team. They are walking away at this point. Does Jack M team have anything in reserve? Or are they saving their car for a final push?
Well, Rob, it's like they say, slow and steady wins the race. But in this case, it seems like slow and steady might just be too slow. Will Jack M team be able to find that extra gear and catch up to Henrik Fleischer? Or will they end up saving their car for nothing and run out of gas at the finish line? That's exactly what Henrik Fleischer needed to do.
The tension is palpable. Who will come out on top in this epic showdown?
A misjudgment by either driver could result in a close encounter of the tire barrier kind, and that's one handshake they'll want to avoid.
Oh, mate, that's how the old man used to drive after a couple of bevies at the pub. Not the right line, but definitely entertaining. It's a close race between Henrik Fleischer and Patrick Schwanz in first. It looks like Henrik Fleischer is making a move. The gap to Patrick Schwanz is now down to 0.6 seconds. The age-old challenge. Wayne Pearson is trying to catch Smells Like We, sort of like trying to find a matching sock in the laundry. The struggle is real, folks. If Wayne Pearson doesn't pick up the pace, how, they'll be as relevant as an ashtray on a motorbike. It's a thrilling pursuit as Sunrider is right behind Jack M team, keeping the pressure on for third place. Looks like Sunrider remembered to twist the anti-roll bar, giving him better cornering. If they get any closer to Jack M team, they'll be seeing what they had for brekkie. In your experience, Hal, what was the most challenging aspect of maintaining concentration during a race?
The most challenging aspect, Rob, was managing the various inputs and distractions during the race, from radio communication with the team to monitoring car performance and race strategy. It's a delicate balancing act that requires immense mental discipline.
It's tighter than a wallaby in a pouch out there.
I'll try and translate this, and on this side of the pond, it's closer than a hot dog in a bun.
Hold on to your hats, folks. Sunrider is right on the heels of Jack M team, and we're in for a wild ride.
And it's not just about skill and talent. It's about who has the nerves of steel to handle the pressure and make the right decisions at the right time.
Ripper of a move. Sunrider's not just in the race. They're owning it. Did they? Third.
That kind of move? That's what happens when you mix horsepower with a dash of southern charm.
You ever see a croc stalking its prey? That's the energy Henrik Fleischer's bringing right now, ready to strike when the moment's right.
Kinda reminds me of a linebacker waiting for that perfect moment to make a game-changing tackle. The anticipation is intense, and Henrik Fleischer's not letting up.
It seems like Henrik Fleischer is pushing. They are on for recording their best lap so far this race.
Can Henrik Fleischer keep it together?
Stone the Crows. Jack M team's in fourth, but if I know them, Sunrider's gonna cop an Aussie-style sneak attack real soon.
Looks like Jack M Team has got more moves than a cowboy in a honky-tonk bar. Sunrider better watch out or he'll be two-stepped right off the track.
These drivers, top-notch athletes. It's not just about being quick. They've got stamina, reflexes, and they've got to think faster than a kangaroo on a trampoline.
I'd pay to see that. A kangaroo on a trampoline? But yeah, their mental and physical game has to be on point for these races.
You reckon Sunrider's got a shot, mate?
I'd say it's like trying to throw a football into a moving pickup truck from 50 yards. Tough, but not impossible.
You can feel the rumble from here. Henrik Fleischer's in the thick of it, and they're not letting go. It's a battle of wills, and only the strongest will come out on top.
Yeah, it's like the final lap of the Daytona 500. Pedal to the metal, eyes on the prize, and no room for error. This is what racing's all about.
Oi, Sunrider has just whipped out a blinder of a lap. Faster than Patrick Schwanz. Bet that's gonna ruffle some feathers. Hal, what's the impact of tire degradation on race strategy? How does it affect a driver's approach to the race?
Tire degradation plays a crucial role in race strategy, Rob. Teams and drivers have to consider the optimal time to pit for fresh tires and adjust their race pace to balance speed with tire conservation. It adds another layer of complexity to the racing challenge.
This isn't just racing, it's a duel. Watch as Jack M Team zeroes in on Sunrider, blade sharpened and ready.
That driver is really pushing the limits. They're riding the curves and pushing the car to the ragged edge, looking for every last ounce of speed. Could be they're pushing too hard though, and that's only going to slow them down.
Hang on to your core caps, mates. We're about to see more jousting than a footy final between Jack M Team and Sunrider. Hold on a moment. Oi.
Is it just me or?
Nah, mate, smells like we really just took the scenic route through the outback of Albert Park Circuit. Crikey.
Holy smokes. Smells like we's serving up some backyard barbecue at that smoke show. Just missing the ribs.
Truth, Sunrider's not here to muck about. The gap to Patrick Schwanz is dropping faster than a hot pie at the footy, now at 0.2 seconds.
Lukey here. Sunrider's got the optimal differential settings, allowing for tighter corner exits. It's like watching a cat chase a laser pointer when they chase Patrick Schwanz.
Oi, Patrick Schwanz, ever tried tailgating at a barbie? Cause Henrik Fleischer's grill is getting a good look now. Try the snags while you're at it. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle, Hal, but Sunrider's plans have gone walkabout right now. They're having a proper Barry Crocker keeping up with Patrick Schwanz. I've been analysing races for quite some time, and the sheer endurance of these drivers never ceases to amaze me.
Couldn't agree more. It's not just about physical stamina but mental fortitude. To stay sharp, lap after lap, especially with so many variables at play, it's a testament to their dedication and skill.
It's the classic cat and mouse game, but instead of cheese, the prize is a racing position. Can Smells Like We steal it from Jack M Team?
Y'all remember the tortoise and the hare? Well, Smells Like We's neither. More like a snail with commitment issues.
Speaking of gambles, mate, what's your take on these mid-race fuel stop strategies? I reckon it's like deciding when to throw another shrimp on the barbie.
Timing is everything, like deciding when to pull out the moonshine at a family reunion. Wait too long.
Incident alert. Just like my hope in finding the one, Patrick Schwanz's direction seems a bit lost right now. Fair dinkum. I reckon Sunrider's got that thirsty look in his eyes. wants to share a cold one with Henrik Fleischer in the front. It's a game of inches now as Patrick Schwanz tails Jack M team closely, ready to capitalise on any mistake. Hey, Hal, you've had your fair share of races with little action. How did you handle the situation back in your racing days?
Well, Rob, patience is key in such scenarios. You need to stay focused and be ready to seize any opportunity that comes your way. It's like a game of chess at 200 miles per hour.
Sunrider is locked in, mate. It's like watching a kangaroo chasing down that last bit of green in the outback. Every move is calculated, every turn precise.
You said it, Rob. Over here, it'd be like a quarterback eyeing that end zone in the final seconds. Sunrider is hungry for that top spot, and you can feel it.
Mate, Sunrider's creeping up on Henrik Fleischer like a dingo on a picnic. Must have tweaked that brake bias a touch to the rear.
Dang, Sunrider's fuel strategy and conservation of those brakes is spot on. They're inching closer to Henrik Fleischer like a hound on a hot dog.
Blimey, Sunrider's shifted gears and the results are clear. Cruising up to first just like that.
You know, back in Carolina, we say, go big or go home. Looks like Sunrider took that to heart, hitting first.
Reminds me of two wombats fighting for the best burrow. Close, intense, and unpredictable.
Oh, this is gripping. With every lap, Henrik Fleischer's drawing closer to that lead spot. They're both battling tire to tire.
If I were the leader, I'd be checking my mirrors every blink of an eye. It's going to be tough. Jack M team is a master at defending their position. Is there enough time for Patrick Schwanz to make a move? They're going to be even more determined to hold on to that position. It's as an incident alert. Now I may be wrong here, but I'm not sure that's the racing line.
Sunrider is not going to be happy about that.
It seems like Jack M team is on fire. They have just put in their best lap. It's a great day, and the tarmac's heating up, and these tyres are getting a proper workout.
Speaking of which, tire management is such an underrated skill. Knowing when to push hard and when to conserve, it's like a strategic dance out there on the asphalt.
Sunrider's in an exciting position at second. They've been maintaining pace for a few laps now, and with the leader just within a whisper's distance, things are heating up.
Absolutely. I think you would say it's tighter than a kangaroo in a sleeping bag up there. But yeah, every little decision now is crucial. One slip from the leader and our champ in second might just steal that top spot.
What a move. Sunrider has moved up to first. This is where the true champions shine, and Henrik Fleischer is certainly showing their class in the final sector.
They'll be the ones celebrating at the finish line.
You know, Sunrider's holding off Henrik Fleischer like a croc defending its territory.
Huh, and over here, we'd say they're guarding like an eagle protecting its nest.
The leader has done it. What an incredible performance from Sunrider, who was simply untouchable today. This is a race that will go down in the history books. Some might say that second place is the first loser, but Henrik Fleischer certainly doesn't see it that way. They put in a phenomenal effort and should be proud of their impressive result.
Brilliant. Henrik Fleischer showed great skill and determination to take second place.
Excellent focus from Jack M team to secure a fantastic third place on the podium. Fourth and fifth is Patrick Schwanz, and smells like we. In sixth, it's Wayne Pearson. It's a very still day here at Albert Park Circuit as we're getting ready to get things underway. Wayne Pearson has got the inside track starting from pole position. Starting from the second position on the grid, we have Smells Like We.
Smells Like We will be taking no prisoners today.
The third position is occupied by Patrick Schwanz. At fourth, we have the one and only Jack M team.
What can they do with that supercar, V8, Ford Falcon FGX from here?
We see Henrik Fleischer sitting in the fifth spot.
Another good start for the German driver.
The sixth starting position belongs to Sunrider, who will be looking to make up ground early on.
They'll be looking for a clean race.
Off they shoot. The race has found its cadence. Now, amongst this kinetic poetry, which driver will craft the most compelling first verse?
It's hotter than a July afternoon out there. One false move, and you're gonna feel the burn. These drivers, they gotta play it cooler than a cucumber in a bowl of hot sauce.
These early salvos will shape the outcome of this race. Having started in 3, Patrick Schwanz will be looking to establish themselves in this race.
A good old-fashioned southern standoff, that's what Patrick Schwanz is doing. Holding their ground, and sometimes that's the best strategy in the early laps.
Establishing an early advantage will be crucial to the outcome of this race. Settling into a rhythm is going to be crucial here. The tension is palpable here. No one will want to make a crucial mistake on the first lap. So Henrik Fleisch's decided to play it cool, holding on to 5 like a croc with a juicy steak. Just sizing up the competition, I reckon. Now, isn't that a sight? Henrik Fleischer hanging tight at 5. Maybe they're waiting for everyone else to make their move. Smart as a whip, that one. Gee whiz, Wayne Pearson is breathing down Henrik Fleischer's neck. Wouldn't want to be in Henrik Fleischer's rearview mirror right now. It's getting crowded.
The only thing closer than Wayne Pearson to Henrik Fleischer right now is the paint on their cars. Talk about a close encounter.
Whoa there, Patrick Schwanz is sticking to Smells Like We Like Blue. You reckon Smells Like We's feeling the pressure? Because I sure would.
It's a thrilling battle for position as these two drivers give it their all. Who will come out on top? This is racing at its finest.
Alright, lads and ladies, it's crunch time. Jack M team is sniffing around Wayne Pearson like a dog with a bone. And it looks like they might just take a bite out of 5th.
And the drivers know it too, Rob. They're giving it everything they've got, and you can see them pushing the limits of the car's capabilities.
I reckon they've had a few secret lessons down under. Jack M team's just breezed into 5th.
Man, if racing was a barbecue, Jack M team just threw down the spiciest ribs. Up to 5th and sizzling.
It's a battle of wills out there, each driver trying to outsmart and outmaneuver the other.
It's a battle for position as Smells Like We tries to make a move on Sunrider. This is what racing is all about.
Patrick Schwanz wants to get into Sunrider slipstream. Hold on to your hats. Smells Like We is gunning for Patrick Schwanz. Reckon we might see some cheeky moves on the next bend? It's not coming up roses for Smells Like We. They're trailing Patrick Schwanz and the gap's on the rise. They don't seem to have a response. It's like bringing a knife to a gunfight. You can feel the tension in the air.
The drivers are all focused, putting everything on the line for a chance of victory, pushing themselves and their machines to the limit.
And let's not forget about the incredible machines themselves.
Absolutely. It's amazing to think about the kind of engineering and innovation that goes into making these vehicles. But it all comes down to the drivers, who have to be able to handle the power and speed. It's going to be thrilling seeing how this race turns out.
You know, Patrick Schwanz, if you were any slower, you'd be going backwards. But good on ya for making Smells Like We work for it.
Hold on to your hat, pal.
Smells Like We is hot on the heels of Patrick Schwanz. The gap's narrowed down to a meager 0.5 seconds.
This is a real test for Patrick Schwanz. They need to find some extra pace and hold off Smells Like We if they want to win this race.
It's like watching two predators circling each other, waiting for the perfect moment to pounce. Well, I'd raise a toast to that move. Cheers to Smells Like We for nabbing second.
It's like Smells Like We had an extra shot of espresso or something, jetting up to second.
You know, mate, I was chatting with some of the pit crew earlier, and they were debating on which tyre compound to use. Hard as deciding between a meat pie and a sausage roll.
Well, back in my Indy days, the choice was as clear as sweet tea or lemonade. But I reckon, here, with these changing conditions, it's more of a gamble.
It's an intense battle for position as Jack M team tries to outmaneuver Wayne Pearson. This is edge of your seat racing. Crikey, Jack M team is losing touch with Wayne Pearson quicker than a kangaroo on a trampoline. The way these cars grip the track is incredible. It's all about downforce. They're stuck. Oh no, what's this? Bloody hell. Sunrider just took a quick detour to the outback. Maybe they saw a kangaroo on the track or something. This is what it's all about, folks. Patrick Schwanz is in hot pursuit of Henrik Fleischer, who's just trying to stay ahead. Buckle up, Jack M team is all over Wayne Pearson like a cheap suit. Are we about to see some wheel-to-wheel action?
One wrong move and we could see a spectacular new synchronized pirouette performance by Jack M team and Wayne Pearson, though I doubt the judges would give them a perfect score.
On a lighter note, if I could eat, I'd kill for some of the trackside snacks right about now.
Oh, absolutely. But you know, my digestion is a real mess.
Is that what the smell is? Every gear shift, every pedal push, Patrick Schwanz has got one goal in mind, capturing Henrik Fleischer's spot. This is what racing is all about. Two fierce competitors pushing each other to the limit. Wow, Smells Like We is really pushing it. They're coming up fast, Patrick Schwanz, and there's no way they can make the turn.
No, it certainly doesn't. It's almost smells like We thinks they're playing a video game or something. That's just not how you drive on this circuit.
Smells Like We is trying their best, but can't seem to find the pace to keep up with Patrick Schwanz at the moment. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Wayne Pearson is proper nipping at Jack M team's heels. Are they thinking of making a lunge? Only time will tell.
If Wayne Pearson gets any closer to Jack M team, they'll need to start sending out wedding invitations.
Wayne Pearson's falling behind Jack M team at a rate of knots. They're going to need some serious pedal power to close the gap. Patrick Schwanz just blitzed past Henrik Fleischer like they were standing still. A setback for Patrick Schwanz, who has just been passed.
Yes, but they can't give up. There's still plenty of time left in this race, and Patrick Schwanz needs to stay focused and keep pushing.
There's a storm brewing, and it's got Smells Like We's name on it. Henrik Fleischer, batten down the hatches. It's coming for you.
It's like watching a hawk circling its prey, waiting for the right moment to swoop.
Fair dinkum, smells like we is getting a wriggle on. The gap to Henrik Fleischer is now down to a whisker at 0.8 seconds. Tactics are clearly going to play an important part in this race.
They are gonna need to look after their tires and will want to keep something in them for the crucial latter stages, as their tires wear and fuel levels deplete and the handling changes.
And don't forget the track grip increases as more rubber gets laid down.
Indeed, the conditions are constantly changing and the
Incident alert. Oh dear, smells like we has dropped down to 4th. Seems like smells like we is getting in range of Patrick Schwanz.
Do they have the speed for a move? And more importantly, do they have the talent?
This is where legends are made. Which driver will rise to the occasion and claim victory?
Wayne Pearson is following Jack M team so closely, they could start charging them rent for occupying the same space on the track.
A great pass for Wayne Pearson as they pick off other drivers and move up the field. Meanwhile, Jack M team has lost ground. It's neck and neck, the closest battle we've seen in a while.
If Smells Like We gets any closer, they might as well ask Patrick Schwanz for a piggyback ride.
This is what high-octane racing looks like. Jack M team is breathing down the neck of Wayne Pearson, not giving him any room to relax. Well, that was a proper Barbie flip by Smells Like We. Too much snagger, not enough bun.
If Smells Like We was fishing, they'd have thrown that one back into the pond. That's a tough go.
Patrick Schwanz is not able to keep their pace consistent. So far they are 0.46 seconds down.
Can Patrick Schwanz refocus and start putting in the lap times we know they're capable of?
The gap between Jack M team and Wayne Pearson is razor thin as they vie for 5th in this nail-biting contest.
Oi, Rob, wouldn't want to be in Wayne Pearson's shoes right now, would y'all? Talk about a pressure cooker situation.
The drivers are showing their mettle today. It's a privilege to witness their skill on this challenging track.
The stakes have never been higher. This is a battle of skill and nerves.
That's right, these drivers are really pushing themselves to the limit, and it's incredible to see the level of focus and determination they're bringing to the track.
Absolutely. It takes a lot of courage to compete at this level, and these drivers have it in spades. Let's hope they can keep it up and give us a race to remember.
We got a close battle as Jack M team closes in on Wayne Pearson. It's not looking good for Jack M team. They are still behind Wayne Pearson and the gap is increasing. They are gonna need to dig a bit deeper to turn this around. Crikey, Henrik Fleischer's looking like they've been caught in a rip, struggling to keep up with the pace set by Patrick Schwanz. Hope they find their feet soon.
Daggum, Henrik Fleischer's spinning their wheels like a chicken with its head cut off. And Patrick Schwanz, like a kid in a candy store, leading the pack.
Oh mate, Wayne Pearson's impersonating a lost tourist. Did someone forget to tell them it's a race, not a bushwalk? Blimey, Henrik Fleischer's cranking up the downforce, making every newton of force count. That gap's shrinking faster than my wallet at the pub.
Now this is what we call real racing. It's anyone's race, wide open as a Carolina sky. Who's gonna step up and take us to victory lane?
The action is non-stop as Jack M Team shadows Wayne Pearson through every twist and turn, determined to claim fifth. Stone the Crows. Jack M Team's going faster than a roo on the hop. Wayne Pearson's gotta step up their game now.
Jack M Team's driving like they stole something, and that something is Wayne Pearson's dignity. Ouch.
It's game on now. Henrik Fleischer has closed the gap to Patrick Schwanz. It's now down to 0.8 seconds. Alright, hold your horses. Jack M Team is really putting the heat on Wayne Pearson. If I were Wayne Pearson, I'd be checking those mirrors non-stop.
This is the moment where legends are made. These drivers will go down in history as the ones who fought tooth and nail for the top spot.
It seems like Jack M Team is struggling. They are not able to maintain their pace.
Can Jack M Team refocus and start putting in the lap times we know they're capable of?
What do you think, Hal? Are there any specific factors that could lead to a driver losing concentration during a race?
There are several factors, Rob. Fatigue, stress, changing track conditions, or even issues within the team can all contribute to a lapse in concentration. It's essential for drivers to stay mentally resilient and adapt to these challenges.
Oh, this is getting intense. Jack M Team is just behind Wayne Pearson. Mate, Jack M Team's slower than a wet week. They better buck up or Wayne Pearson's gonna have them for brekkie.
Whoa there, partner. Jack M Team's slipping behind like a pickup on a slick road. Wayne Pearson's showing them how it's done.
Like a scene from a thriller, Henrik Fleischer's on Patrick Schwanz's tail, hungry for that spot. The intensity is off the charts as Jack M Team hounds Wayne Pearson, both drivers pushing themselves to the absolute limit.
I remember being in a similar situation during my racing days. Jack M Team must stay focused and wait for the perfect opportunity to overtake.
This is where the race gets really interesting. Henrik Fleischer is closing in on Patrick Schwanz. The gap between Henrik Fleischer and Patrick Schwanz is growing. It's now up to 1.3 seconds. As we enjoy seeing these titans of the track battle it out, let's not forget about the pit crews. Those guys and girls are like a well-oiled machine themselves.
Absolutely. They're the unsung heroes of the racing world. But you know what they say, behind every great driver is an even greater pit crew.
The The adrenaline is pumping as Jack M team gets within striking distance of Wayne Pearson in their race for 5th.
That's right, Rob. The pressure is palpable. The fans are on the edge of their seats, waiting to see who will come out on top in this epic showdown.
It's like Sunrider has saved all their energy for this final stretch. The leader has just finished the race. A fantastic result for Sunrider. What a fantastic race from Patrick Schwanz, who brings it home in 2nd place.
Intense race, but Patrick Schwanz held their nerve and earned a great 2nd place.
What a race from Henrik Fleischer, showing their skill and determination for a great 3rd place finish.
Great job bringing it home.
Coming in 4th, we have Smells Like Weed. Finishing 5th is Wayne Pearson. Taking 6th is Jack M team.